Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Always and welcome back to UniversIO. In the last episode, we were working with Botania. We made our Endo Flames, which generate mana. We made a mana pool, which stores mana, and a mana spreader, which sends mana to the mana pool. And we also made the Runic Altar, which is what we're going to be using today, so that we can progress. And I completely forgot that we need to do one more thing. So I've been a little bit busy between episodes, mostly setting up all the flowers to set in there and just wait. I slept. Sleeping in the bed does speed up time, which is really nice. But yeah, basically had to do a bunch of farming of the mystical flowers because today we are going to be making. I was also looking up to see if I could make a shield because we need to dig down, unfortunately. But I was hoping to see if we could make a shield. We can't. We need an iron ingot. But today we're going to be making all of these runes, the tier 1 Botania runes. So that is fire, water, earth, air, wind, same difference, and mana runes. And each of these requires a mana powder, 2 blocks except for the rune of mana, which requires 3 blocks of petals, and then some other items. Plus we're going to have to put living rocks, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. So we're going to get into that pretty much right now. So the first thing we're going to do is just go ahead and make a bunch of petals, and then I'm also going to, we're going to put that right there. We're going to put our cosmic ingot down, and then we need some living wood, which we don't have. We got to make some more living wood. I really should make just a ton of this stuff, but it's kind of tedious to do. Because we have to, we can't automate it yet, at least not easily anyways. But let's go ahead and get that going, and continue. Let's see, we'll just need most of these living woods. We're making another mana spreader, because that is required to send the mana to the Runic Altar. So we'll make that, just drop that on the ground for right now. My inventory is so full. Let's just grab that, put it right here, and we're going to direct it at the Runic Altar. Perfect. Okay, so we can continue making these petals. So most of the stuff we are going to end up with excess green petals. Actually, all of them we're going to end up with an excess petal. And so we're going to be placing things down so that we can get everything where it needs to be, and we'll start making some of these runes. So I think the only one we can't make yet is the earth, because we need cobbled deep slate, so that is a bit of a bummer, but we can make the fire. So we're going to need gunpowder, a brick, and trying to click the brick, we just right click onto here, and that will put what we need down. And then fire requires orange and red, so let's do those next, and we can start making these runes. And all things considered, not the worst craft, and immediately starts going. We should have enough mana, and you can see that bar fills up, and then all we need to do is put a living rock down and right click it with our wand, and that gives us the runes of fire. So we're going to put those away, and start putting all the stuff in here. So we have the runes of fire. I don't know what we're going to need for those yet, but next is the rune of water. So that requires, and I think we can't we just do this? Yes, we can. So water requires blue and cyan. So we can get that pretty easily. Let's go ahead and get most of... Oh. wrong thing. So let's get all of these guys made. And then we can make all the stuff that we need. So all the runes. We just had barely enough spots in our inventory to do all that, which is kind of cool. Alright, so mystical purple. And this requires, was it blue and cyan? Yes, so blue, cyan. And it does its thing. And we get the water runes. So next, we're going to do air. So that requires oxygen and sugar. We need to go grab a piece of sugar cane, which we can easily craft into the sugar. And all things considered, this is not too terrible. So oxygen, and it's light blue and white. So then we just wait for it to craft it and finish things up. So I don't know what these runes are going to unlock next. I don't know what the progression is going to be quite yet. So we need purple, magenta, pink. Purple, magenta, pink, this. And then we also need a bottle of mana. So to get that, we take a bottle and we just throw it in here and we get a bottle of mana. Easy enough. So we just throw that there. And I'm going to put the other two bottles in there. So the last thing we need is the cobbled beach slate. And that is not going to be fun to get. So let's put all this stuff away. And, you know, actually we can just throw this stuff on here and not worry about it. But let's go ahead and... How do I want to do this? Let's take the water. We're probably gonna want to eat better food. So let's grab some wheat. We can make bread at the very least, and that'll be slightly better. So there is 21 bread. We're gonna put some stuff away, just so we don't lose it, and that should be fine. Okay. So this is not going to be fun. This is going to be quite the opposite. So we need to murder everything. And honestly, if we can just get down here. Go ahead. Oh, come on. Go ahead and explode. Come on. Perfect. Come on. Explode. Perfect. Alright, there are way too many mobs in here. Perfect. I can't swing while shifting, for the record. I don't know why. Let's there we go. We got something, and I don't even know what it is. We got a familiar stone. Cool. That is from a mod I'm not super familiar with. Oh, come on. I just want to get these guys. You know what? We're almost dead. One. I don't want to die. Okay. This is never going to work out well for us. Oh, but there's a bow. Actually... Ow. We have 0 health. Don't know how that works, but we have 0 health. Okay. Let's get down here and just light up a good portion of this. This is where I was just digging around to see if there was anything. Turns out there wasn't. And how bad is it to... Okay, there's a little bit of darkness here. We'll light all this up. So, at the very least, it won't be as terrible later. Let's go make ourselves... So there is more terribleness down here. We need to get some new weaponry. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to go a different direction. I think that's the play. But at the very least, clearing up a lot of that is not too terrible. It's kind of good. Just go ahead and do. But let's get... I guess we only need 3 sticks. Let's get another axe. And another sword. And it's raining. Cool. So we're just going to go... honestly, this direction. And I need to just dig down to deep slate area. And that's going to take some time. So, I'll tell you guys what. I am going to go ahead and dig a staircase. Nothing major. Oh, great. Thunderstorm. Perfect. And I'll come back once I have some cobbled deep slate. And we can kind of continue on and see what is next for us. So, I'll be back once I have all that done. That took a very long tunnel to get to the deep slate level. I thought that deep slate showed up at around like Y level 20. No, it was like Y level -20. So that took some time to dig out. I did grab a good bit of cobbled deep slate. I just vein mined for a little bit. I also put a cobblestone above our campfire because I made some more charcoal and it's raining, so my campfire kept going out. But we have what we need now. Let's go ahead and get the last little bit of stuff made. So, I guess we'll just keep the axe on us. So we just need to put the cobbled deep slate down, and it'll make the earth rune. So, that is gonna be pretty much it. You know, I really dislike how the drawers work. You can't easily get your items out sometimes. But let's go ahead and get the living rock down and make the runes of earth. So there is all 5 of the tier 1 runes. Now the question is, what does it want us to do next? Okay. It all went to a single thing. So let's grab all of the money. You know, I don't remember what we can use the money for. Also, I am aware there is a collect all rewards. I like clicking everything. But yeah, I don't actually remember what the money was for. Can you earn coins? Oh, trading with villagers. So we're not quite there yet. But let's go look at what is it we are. Whoop, wrong one. What is it we are now doing? So the scroll to all knowledge. Craft a scroll of transmutation, and it unlocks the next age. All right. That is pretty easy. Okay. So we're gonna need 1 of every rune, and I'm just gonna dump all of these in here. So we just throw all of the runes down. Do we have any more living rock? We do. And how is our mana? Our mana is plentiful. The Blacker Lotuses are amazing that we got last time as a quest reward. They are so powerful. I wish we could duplicate them and get infinite because that's always nice. But we just need to make some paper. Paper is easy enough. And we just throw this guy on here. and we wait for the runic altar to do its thing. So presumably this is going to unlock the next age, which means that we're going to get into a lot more mods. What all that's going to entail, let's find out. So chapter complete. We have completed the primal age, and now, oh, by the way, it gives us our runes back. That is something that's typical with Botania. Anything that uses the runic altar and uses a rune, you get the rune back after you've made things. That's usually how it works. The only times you lose runes is if you are crafting them into something through normal crafting, or I don't know if the terrestrial agglomeration will do that, but the petal apothecary will also use the runes up. But if it's on the runic altar, usually doesn't use the runes. So we have the Scroll of Transmutation. I don't know what that is or what it does, but we're going to get some gold for that. And that unlocks the next age, the Industrial Age. So industry is probably going to be kind of the important thing. Something I've noticed is a lot of things are locked behind, what is the mod? Pneumaticraft. And so I'm going to guess that a lot of stuff is going to be held behind air compressors and compressed iron and stone and that kind of stuff. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. So read me. All right, I read you. That's a lot of stuff that just immediately happened. Unlocks Industrial Age. All right, so litmus paper, bizarre stone, so compressed stone. Visit Purgatory. Interesting. Oh, okay, so we just need to dig down. That was something I was considering, whether or not we're gonna want a staircase, and I think that just confirms that we're gonna make a staircase. I'm also gonna probably make another void harvester. For the record, these are not too terrible to make. Just a neutron, a gluon, a proton, and 2 electrons, which we might already have. We have everything but the proton. So let's see. That is 2 ups, 3 gluons, and a down. 2 ups, 3 gluons. Alright, so just real quick, we're going to make another one of these pickaxes, because I think it would be very useful. Different, no enchants on this one, but that's fine. It's a pretty good item anyways. Power release. Okay, so Crucible. Crucible is made by clicking a cauldron with the Scroll of Transmutation. Okay, that's easy enough. So that's probably something that we're going to have to do. Automate Cosmic Dust, Artificial Supernova Generation Device. Gravity, Cosmic Dust Blocks, 4 stars, 28 everythingness. And it gives us a book. Interesting. So we're going to need to make compressed iron. That is a transmutation with the Crucible. I feel like we're going to be doing a lot of transmutations. We're going to need to make compressed stone, which is another transmutation. We need to go to Purgatory, which is going to be interesting. Apple pie. If you wish to make an apple pie from scratch, you must first invent the universe. And that gives us Captain Sparkle's head. So I briefly watched a little bit of Captain Sparkle's playing through this. Just like the very beginning of the intro. And there was something about apple pie. I'm not entirely sure what that was about. But that's clearly what this quest is referencing. Apple pie is not terrible to make. Litmus paper to show what's inside of a crucible. Alright. I think what we're going to do is try to get this Automate Cosmic Dust, because I have a funny feeling that this stuff is going to be very, very important for a lot of stuff. These cosmic ingots are probably going to be used a lot. And in general, it's probably going to be good to have that. Funny waters. Okay. Heart of the Refinery. So Refinery Controller, that's a much later thing. And we're going to need more cosmic. How did I do that? Did I accidentally click the recipes? Huh. Weird. I don't know how to get rid of that. Dispose here. Alright. That's odd. Okay. So what we're going to do for the remainder of today's episode, we're not going to worry too much about getting into reactive and pneumaticraft quite yet. I want to get this done. So we're going to need gravity, which luckily I have an extra gravity. I've had an extra gravity for most of this time because I thought it was going to be used. So we have the gravity block. In fact, let's do it this way. Let's pin this and it will put it onto the side and tell us everything that we need so that we can make things. So we're going to need 9 cosmic dust blocks. That is going to be pretty expensive on the hydrogen and helium. And so we need to get some stars. So these stars, and what does it take in the middle? Gravity. So we can get 5 stars. Now we need 4 of these to be this type of star. Alright, so there is that. We're going to need a bunch of everythingness. We have 7. We're going to need a lot more. And that gives us what? About 4 cosmic dust. That is not a lot. Real quick, we're going to go ahead and... Actually, no, we're going to save all of our cosmic dust. Okay, so we need to go get a bunch of... Let's see, if we take that, we'll get 5, 6 more hydrogens. Is there another way we can get helium? Not at this point. Alright, so we'll just do something like this. And always the wrong way. We can at least get 3 more stars. And that got us up to 16 cosmic dust. We're going to need a lot more, so I need to go make a lot more of all that stuff. So, as a reminder, I have my little digging hole right here. In fact, I'm going to get some cobblestone so I can see where things are. If you right click with the void harvester, rather than giving you the gluons and quarks and all that kind of stuff, it gives you the everythingness. And so I'm gonna have to kind of harvest a bunch of this stuff. We need 28 everythingness, and I think there we go, we have 29. So that is that. So at this point I just need to make a bunch of stars, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I need to make a bunch of stars. I need to collect all of the cosmic dust we can get. We're going to need 81 total cosmic dust, which is a lot. So I'm going to cut away once again, and I'm going to get this done because automating the cosmic dust seems like a brilliant plan. So I'm gonna work on that. So I will be back once I have the materials to make the 9 cosmic dust blocks. Alright, so I have enough cosmic dust to make 9 blocks, plus a little bit extra apparently. And that is not too bad. So we have the 9 cosmic dust blocks, and I have quite a few stars left over. So we're going to just turn these into the block form as kind of storage. And we'll see what this gets us. So I think we needed 4. We're going to put that in there. I need to deal with the storage situation right now here soon. So with all that, one thing we're also going to do is we're going to go ahead and just put this guy down and cook him up to make the cosmic ingot, which was a quest down here. Oh my gosh, there's more quests down there. I didn't even see those. Alright, so we're going to get this. No reward for that, which is unfortunate, but this gives us a book. And the book is probably going to tell us what we need to do. So let's read a little bit. I have absolutely no idea. So help regarding items from the UniversIO mod. So multi-blocks. ASGD. Artificial Supernova Generation Device, or the ASGD for short, is a multi-block that allows you to automatically generate cosmic dust. Needs a barrel or any inventory above the gravity block plus a redstone signal in order to work. Alright, I think we can handle that. We're going to go all out with the inventory. And we're going to give it a drawer. So that we can store thousands. So we're just going to get a chest. And there is the question of where do we put this? Obviously, we're going to put it somewhere that is close by. We're also going to give it a lever. And yeah, so we can visualize it, which is pretty cool. And I think, unfortunately, because it is beginning to, we can unvisualize. Because it's beginning to get night, there are creatures out there, which is unfortunate. So, how do I want to do this? I guess we could go out just a little bit this way and make it. We could also, I mean, is there a reason not to just make it in our house? Probably. I don't really want to make it in the house, so let's sleep. This is going to take just a minute to get through. But what we're going to do is we're going to build this thing and let it start generating cosmic dust. Why do we need all this cosmic dust? Well, it's how we get elements right now. We can get a lot of elements from it, and some of the bigger ones that I think are going to be important are like iron. Iron is pretty important. You need iron for a lot of things in Minecraft usually. So if we can just get through the night, I'm going to put this nearby. And I think it might be wise for us to put a door in the back area. I need to kind of develop what I want our house to be like. That is always a thing. But we're just going to sleep. This is speeding up time 7 times faster. So these nights, I wish it would skip the night. I do wish we could just, there was a way just to skip the night. But it's fine. We're almost there. So apologies for this, but I want to go ahead and build this on camera and get things going with, you know, making all of the awesome cosmic dust. So we're going to just grab a door, and center would be over here. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Ignore me. So we just put this here, and I think what we're going to do is we're just going to put this out here, about right here. I think we'll be fine. So it looks like it's 9. The 9 of these guys, which sound like sand. The gravity block in the center, and it needs a storage above it. And then the everythingness, I know we could use the visualization, but it looks like it's to here. That is really trippy. Is it like helping us make this? 1, 2, 3, and then a star. I think it's trying to help us make this. 1, 2, 3, star. 1, 2, 3, star. And 1, 2, 3, star. Oh, hello, Mr. Wandering Trader. Do you have anything good? Fire coral blocks. I mean, maybe. The question is, do we want any of this? We could get a bucket of axolotl. I don't know that we need that. And the coral. I don't know what we need. I would wish you would, you know, not stand there. Alright, so what happens if we just put... Alright. It's working, and it's giving us cosmic dust. Cool. So that is pretty neat. You know, we have a good bit of money. Do we want any of that stuff, though? That is a question. I think of everything. Let's be smart. Coral. Let's spell coral correctly. Is coral needed for much of anything? Calcium carbonate. No. Bucket of axolotl is not going to be something that's useful. Can we see? Let's just use rotten flesh. Okay, it doesn't give us like a how to get. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to talk to Mr. Traveling Salesman. We don't need melon. Birch sapling. I don't see any reason why we would want a birch sapling because we can make it. We can make it just fine. So let's just go ahead. I'm going to buy a brown mushroom from you. And that's it. So this is very quickly making a bunch of cosmic dust. Cool. So we'll let that just go. And next time, we're going to get into more technology, I guess. So, yeah, we have a lot of things to do. I am also going to work on making a better staircase so that we can get down to Purgatory, which I'm going to guess is going to be similar to the Nether, if not the Nether. And that's something we can do as well here soon. But for the most part, we're going to work on whatever we can get our hands on. So that's the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!